This is Valerie Smith with Rider Now magazine, and I'm here at the beautiful 15th annual Leesburg Bikefest. We wanted to introduce you people to some of the famous people that are here with us this weekend, and if you're not here, you should be. This is Steve from Wikked Steel. Steve, tell me what you brought here and what's going on with you.
Well, what I brought here were my two latest builds, my Area 51 bike, which is kind of an out-of-this-world designed bike, and I have my Speedstar bike, which is kind of a retro, racy, sporty-looking bike.
Now, you've taken quite a few honors at the Rat's Hole in Daytona, and hopefully here today. Tell me about that.
Well, I took Best in Show, I took First Place Radical, and First and Second Place Radical Metric.
And that was this past December?
All this past Bike Week.
I'm sorry, I know I've got my days confused. Now, what about Biketoberfest last year?
Biketoberfest, I did very well. I took first place there in both Radical and Radical Metric.
And listen, a lot of people are not familiar with what a bike builder does and why they get into that role. Tell me what brought you into building motorcycles.
Well, I was working at a Harley dealership and I was customizing bikes, and I kept doing bike after bike, and then I realized I was throwing away a lot more parts than I was keeping, so I figured, hell, I just want to start with a frame and just build it from scratch, and that's what I've done for the last 10 years.
And what do you do for your regular job, just so that people know that we're not all hardcore one percenters, all we do is like ride for a living? What do you do?
Well, my regular job isn't really a regular kind of job. I'm a musician, I have a recording studio, and I do music for the toy industry.
And if someone wanted to see your bike, where could they see it besides here? Where else would they see it?
Well, they could go to my website, wikkedsteel.com. This will be the last show for me this year with Area 51 because it's moving to Germany. And I probably won't have anything to show till Biketoberfest.
And if someone wanted to get in touch with you, do you have a phone number or something that we can pass on to people? And maybe they might even want to just email you or call you and talk about what you do, because there might really be an interest.
Sure, you can go to the website, wikkedsteel.com. The email address is there. My phone number is 727-637-7114, and that's also on the website.
Now, let me ask you, what do you think about the Bikefest this year?
I love this Bikefest. I think this Leesburg Bikefest is one of the most family-friendly. The reception from the town is wonderful. You really feel welcome here.
And you know, one thing that I've noticed, because I am a light drinker, it is a family-oriented kind of event, but you know, $3 for a beer is wonderful. I mean, even the mixed drinks are really very well priced, and that's something in this economy that we really are concerned about, that when you go somewhere, you get a lot for your money. Come down and meet Steve, come down and meet the people at the Bike Fest, the people in the Rat's Hole competition. And Steve, do you have any closing words for our audience?
Well, I think that, like I said before, this is a great event to come to. Of all the motorcycle events that we do, this is one of the nicest places to be for a bike show, and the weather couldn't be more spectacular. What's not to love?
Exactly. So look, guys, stay tuned. Keep watching the computer TV. Come down to Leesburg Bike Fest, and we're out of here.